Right, so I just thought I'd do a quick little update on my channel. You may have noticed that the name of my channel has changed from A Trick of the Trail to Mark on the Trail. Now there's a couple of reasons behind this. They kind of are related to the same thing really, but essentially it comes down to me being concerned about the name competing with another name which is very similar. In fact, it's almost identical. So the name of the channel actually came from an album by a band called Genesis, who you probably have heard of, but you probably wouldn't have heard of this particular album from Genesis. It's one of their older albums, and it's called A Trick of the Tail. I'm really into my music, and when I was coming up with the channel name, I didn't know what to call it, and I kind of was like, oh, A Trick of the Tail, Trick of the Trail. That kind of works well, so I kind of went with that. The problem is that any search results I get lumped into stuff to do with A Trick of the Tail first and foremost, and my stuff kind of gets buried. So there is that as a concern, but as the secondary concern is that because A Trick of the Tail the album is so kind of prominent on the internet, I am concerned that the YouTube algorithm is kind of getting me confused with that. May not be, I don't know. It's been on my mind for a while, and I thought, look, I'm just going to change the name. As much as I like A Trick of the Trail, I think I'm just going to change it, and then I can wipe out all thoughts about that being a potential issue. I've thought about loads of different names, and I just settled in the end on Mark on the Trail. Mark obviously being my name, and that just kind of works. So it's nice and simple. It's not the most imaginative, but it serves a purpose. I'm also going to be looking at changing not changing the content as such, but I'm just going to be kind of focusing the content on this channel a little bit more on kind of long distance trails, hiking and wild camping. The channel has been quite mixed until now. I've kind of been trying different things such as wild camping challenges and gear videos, and I'm going to separate those out a little bit. So I am going to be starting a new channel up, which is going to be called Pitch or Ditch. That's one for the future. It's not starting up straight away. I did a video a month or so back, which was called Pin and Pitch, and it was basically a random wild camping challenge. So basically on a map I kind of closed my eyes and picked a location, and I had to wild camp there, and I get various points. I want to turn that into a theme, but I think it's best not done on this channel. I think it's best done on its own channel. So I'll be continuing that and other wild camping related challenges on that channel, whereas I'll be keeping this really dedicated towards long distance trails, hiking and wild camping, and keeping the content quite targeted. My reviews will probably, whilst I'll probably talk about what gear on the channel, it'll be the actual gear reviews and such will be on a third channel, which is going to be related to a new project that I'm in the process of developing, which should be launching hopefully in the next few months, but there'll be more on that to come. Right, if you've made it this far, thanks for just listening to the little update on the channel. I'm heading out the West Island Way next week, so I'm just about to do a gear loadout video, so that will follow on from this video, so please do go and check that out. As always, stay safe, keep on trekking. See you on the next one.